Good morning, it's Dr. James. Hey, I hope you're off to a great start today. It's so good to see you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. And today we're talking about something I know you're going to love. I know you've been hearing about it. People have been talking about it for the last few years, almost incessantly in the circle of personal development and self-actualization, even in the world of leading edge marketing and selling stuff. People are talking about authenticity. And, it's easy to think, oh, what does that mean? Because when it becomes so ubiquitous, it almost loses its power. But I want to talk to you today about your authenticity and what it can mean for you in the areas of success and happiness, aging well, fighting disease, oh my goodness, and truly creating a life and a path that is truly honoring your heart's knowing. What does it mean to be authentic? Well, for me, what I want to share with you today, if you can embrace these 5 practices that are going to help you to embrace and express and live up to your authenticity. I love what authenticity can do for us. And what it can do for you, it simply means to me, is to author your true story. Your true story. Not the story that your parents told us, not the story that our teachers told us, whether or not we were smart, whether or not we were gifted, whether or not we were beautiful, whether we were capable, all those things. To live authentically is to absolutely connect with your heart's knowing and live up to that knowing by expressing it in the truth each and every day of our lives. That's authenticity, not giving ourselves away, not diminishing ourselves, not allowing ourselves to acquiesce to average. To live authentically means to absolutely step into our power and do it with conviction, do it with courage, and do it in such a way that we literally express the highest versions of ourselves. With no ego. It's all heart. And a side effect of that is, yes, we will age better. Yes, we are much more likely to be wildly successful, have tremendously fulfilling relationships, ones that really, really embody our truth. So if you want to know these 5 practices, I'm going to give them to you really quick because they're easy. But today, when you go out there and you think about my authentic path, my hero's journey, honoring my knowing and my heart, what will that look like? Well, number 1, it means you're going to live inside out versus outside in. When we're living inside out, it means just starting right here and right now, claiming your truth. What does it look like when you are living truthfully, when you are absolutely honoring your heart's knowing, when you don't give your power away, when you actually land in your heart long enough to say, what do I feel like? What do I know to be the truth? What do I want to be standing for? And absolutely making a commitment with courageous conviction. This is who you are and this is what you're going to be about. That's living inside out. Number 2, self-love practices. This is really the best part of the whole thing. You and I get a chance to use exercise and eating well and hanging out with really cool, affirmative, loving, kind, and generous people. All of those self-love practices are helping us to live authentically. They're helping us to author a story that is true to our heart's knowing. This opportunity shows up every single moment of our lives. What can you do today to really embrace a self-love practice with absolute conviction and use it as a catalyst, use it as an inspirator, use it as something that's going to help you to rise up to that truth and that knowing? That is something we can do that literally brings our authenticity into a living emanation. Number 3, self-efficacy, which is all about your integrity. This one's a good one, and it's a hard one. Ask yourself this question right now. Do you absolutely know what you could be doing in relationship to how you could be moving your body each and every day? The kind of media that you allow to surround yourself with, the kind of people that you put in your tribe close to you. Do all those things honor your integrity? They honor what you know to be the truth of your being? Or are they more of an intellectual idea that you haven't fully embodied? If we want to have our high character spiritually awake, we want to have our integrity fully engaged, we have to take it out of our heads, move it into our heart, take it out of that perception and make it something that we own in our lifestyle, the way we show up each and every moment. That self-efficacy will turn into integrity, and that in turn is our authenticity. Number 4, meaning over material. This is a beautiful one and a difficult one for me. Sometimes it's so easy to think, I need to see the material outcome before I can take the trust walk. Ask yourself what brings you meaning, what brings you alive, what makes you feel like you're serving at the highest level and helps you to bring out the highest version of you. That's the opportunity of going for meaning over material. Sometimes we want to see the material outcome, but we have to take the trust walk, take the faith walk until we can absolutely know this absolute opportunity is going to be there for us. But we have to absolutely go for meaning over material. The material will show up, but the meaning is the most important first step. And number 5, let's do this together. Let's take time out. Let's sit it out each and every day. Because when we do that, we get a chance to absolutely connect with what we know to be the truth of who we are. When we're running fast, when we're using media, when we're doing other things that literally take us outside of ourselves, we lose connection with our authenticity. We lose connection with the story of our truth. So today, let's live inside out. Let's do self-love practices. Let's be self-efficacy people. And let's go for meaning over material. And let's take the time each and every day to make it happen. So with that, much love and many blessings. Have an awesome day. Peace and love. Bye-bye.